Welcome back to the Howepodcast101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside...
other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer, Noah Ryan.
No, we decided engineer at Founders Day, which you should have been
really?
at.
I was there.
You were there.
Yeah, I know, but you said what? I don't remember.
Didn't we change you back to an engineer?
Yeah,
I'm
an engineer.
He's back.
I guess that works.
Also joined by Thomas Robertson, who is Instagram Living. So those of you out there listening to us on Instagram Live, I'm sorry for the bad audio.
They shouldn't care. I mean, they could just listen.
Thanks for the laugh track, Noah.
They could just listen to the Howe Podcast 101 on YouTube and other platforms, and they can just subscribe and get notifications on so they can get their next video. And they can also like the episode just so we can. I don't, what does liking do?
It shows us what we're doing right.
I guess that works.
So if you dislike the episode, do dislike it.
Yeah.
So like
tell us what you don't like and what
like
you
comment down below what we should do more, what we're doing well, what we could improve on.
Yeah.
It's good to get your feedback.
Absolutely. And so I should go on with the announcements where church camp at the Howe
FBC Howe Studios.
Yeah, FBC, not studios, but the youth church camp.
Well, but we're at the
and
studios.
It'll be July 5th through the 9th, and you can come anytime on Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m. to the youth.
6:30 to 8:30. I think it's 8.
8, I think.
Yeah, and then it's always fun. There's food, and there's basketball, and
Bunch
then
of
there's
other stuff.
and then there's more food.
Yeah.
And then there's more basketball.
Yeah.
And then there's actually the church part too, but
there's more Jesus. Let's go. All right, and then we have VBS June 13th through the 6th. It'll
16th, not through the 6th. That would be a
16th. Oh, my bad.
You said 13th through the 6th. That would be a long time.
I guess. and then we have it at 6 to 8 p.m. And yeah. And by the way, sponsored by FBC House Studios, and we can
fantastic
say
studios.
Are the ones, yeah, fantastic studios. Just absolutely fantastic. You just can't get enough of them. You know?
I mean, we do literally have our own entire room.
Yeah, I know. That's
with
pretty cool.
Good lighting.
And we
too.
also got our new background that I don't really know if anyone will enjoy, but hopefully you like that.
Do you enjoy our background? Is it enjoyable for you? Okay.
Anyone with OCD, you can tell that it's pretty crooked.
Now you just had them. Now people will notice.
Now it'll notice now. But
oh man, you shouldn't have said that. Okay.
And so other than that, it's also sponsored by Don Smokehouse and Meta for Chiropractic and Family Wellness in Denton.
And Hannah's Cafe and Market, which that sounds kind of good today. I'll let you know in one more thing what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Something will happen.
Yep. Email howepodcast101@outlook.com. You can contact us there. You want to advertise with us, join us there.
You can also go to how101.com where you can do all of those things plus more, which you can donate and you can buy merch. Give us your money. Yeah. So Founders Day 2 weeks ago, we had. Was it 2 weeks ago?
It was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay, I'm making sure. So 2 weeks ago, we sold out on all of the merch we brought there. Besides one cup because Jake's cup.
I sold that.
You sold that cup?
Yeah.
No, it was your cup. You drank.
Oh, yeah. No. But yeah. Yeah, so we got some new ceramic travel mugs. I don't know if we set that up beforehand, but if you could try to pull up the website and show them. If you can't, don't worry about it.
All right.
But we got those. I need to get the water bottles on the site. They're not there yet, but those were just a Founders Day special, early bird special. But yeah, $5 for those water bottles, $15 for the mugs, and we'll have occasional sales on those, along with all our shirts that are on sale right now. So. It's just.
You want to tell them about how much the cards are? Aren't they? I think they're either $18 or $20 cards.
Oh man.
I think they're $20 cards, and they just to get them at all. The cards are usually like $7, $7 to $8, right? You can buy them at Walmart. You can buy them all stores, and they're amazing, right?
Yeah.
But then you try to buy them
custom
off the internet. Well,
okay, so if you ever look at our website and you're confused by how expensive everything is, go try to custom make something.
Oh my gosh, it costs so much, and then we can't buy in bulk because nobody buys our merch, so that's why you should buy our
Well, actually, we've been getting some more sales. Yeah, Yeah, so we've been getting a few more sales. I need to get those shirts out to everybody, but so I'd like to apologize to people that I haven't gotten shirts out to yet, but they're going to come with an extra sticker for taking so long, so.
Yeah. So I think that's going to do it for this segment.
So do I. I think coming up next, we have a lot of Dallas Mavericks talk.
First Baptist Church of Howe services on Sunday morning is an awesome place to be, with Bible fellowships and a main service for everyone. The main service consists of worship by Art Rayburn and a sermon by Roger Tidwell. The fellowships begin at 9:15 for the adults, youth, and kids to enjoy the teachings of Christ Jesus, our Lord and Savior. The main service also starts at 10:30 after. During these uncertain times, the First Baptist Church of Howe has your back on 100 Davis Street in Howe, Texas.
This is SportsCenter.
Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. If you can't tell by the music, which you Instagram Live viewers can't, thank you for joining us on Instagram Live once again. Thomas is going to be recording these segments every 2 weeks on Instagram Live, but Dallas Mavericks playoff basketball. Can I get an applause for a Game 1 victory? Thank you so much. Game 1 victory over the Los Angeles Clippers. 103-113. 10-point victory over the 4 seed. Me and Noah watched this entire game.
I have zero say in any of this, so I think Jake's going to ask me a few questions about my perspective on.
Well, yeah, I'm just wondering.
This,
I'm just wondering. So I'll get to that in a second. Let me break down the game first. But Noah, watching this game, what was the thing that just most excited you about this team?
Well, the Mavs, they don't just shoot three-pointers the entire time like the average NBA team now. They
I mean,
drive,
definitely.
And they do layups and they get in the paint. Which
I mean, the thing is, when one of the things that impressed me the most, when the Clippers would get ahead, the Mavs would, well, mostly just Luka would just be like, give me the ball. And then he would just make 10 threes in a row. It was crazy.
There's a stretch from the beginning of the fourth quarter where Luka was just making, anytime he got the ball, he shot a three and switched it every single time.
And the second quarter. Remember when he went up, or when the Clippers went up by 4, and then Luka hit 3 3-pointers in a row?
He had about 21
right before
points
halftime
in the first half.
Yeah. It was fun to watch. And Tim Hardaway Jr. also just does not miss threes. He had 21 points.
Yeah. There's just one three-pointer where he got it, and he jumped probably his vertical was probably 3.5 feet, and he just shot in. It went in.
And then Kristaps Porzingis dropped 14 for the Mavs. A crucial dunk at the end of the game. It was fun to watch. I'm very excited for Game 2 on Tuesday. What do you think? Do you think how many games do you think this series is going to?
I'm predicting a 5-game.
You think a gentleman's sweep?
Yeah.
I think it goes to Game 6. I think the Mavs take care of business at Game 6 at home with their nearly full capacity stadium that they're going to be having. We will be able to hear that again, folks. 15,000 fans will be admitted into the AAC on that's the name of the stadium, by the way, for all of you nerds.
I didn't even know that.
Well, I just listened to the radio, so they mentioned that.
AAC.
Yeah, it's like the American Airlines Center. AAC.
Oh, that's kind of
Yeah.
What?
it is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's big cool. Yeah, so lots of Mavs stuff to talk about. I'm going to get to you for a second because, look, I know you know nothing about basketball.
Pretty much.
And you really don't care either. But what is the sense of having, do you feel anything different when there's a Dallas team in the playoffs? What do you notice from other people?
I noticed a lot of people might freak out just because they always seem like they're surprised that these people are there. I mean...
Well, that's fair for Dallas teams because I wish we had a shots fired thing right now because that's shots fired.
I think we do, but
no, we
that's someone
unless he wants to play a laugh track, but he doesn't have to. It's up to him.
All right.
I mean, audience
yeah, our
thinks
audience,
it's really funny. They think, oh no, they didn't like that joke. Okay.
Yeah. Haha.
Wait, I just think I just heard.
I don't even know it.
Wait.
That's going on too long.
Oh! Thank you. They're back. Okay.
That was
now
like
they're
a
gone.
20-second joke, apparently.
30 now.
All right. Well, there were other games in the playoffs, NBA.
Nah.
There were.
just kidding.
And actually, there was the Miami Bucks one. Was very interesting.
Yeah, that went into overtime. Yeah.
It went to overtime, and the Bucks beat the Heat by 2 points, 109 to 107.
That was a good game. I was watching that, and I saw Giannis choke a free throw.
Yes.
Here,
How
I'm
do you
going to
do
try
that?
to... He missed it.
How do you miss a free throw on that level of playing?
It happens a lot.
I know, but like that just doesn't seem like you see it, so many people hit so many shots, but yet
They hit like these crazy threes.
yeah, I know, and
The
then you
pressure.
can't hit this.
The pressure of being
It's
the
the pressure.
only one.
I know, but they've been there so many times.
But not in the
True.
playoffs. The playoffs, you have to get to there.
yeah,
And a lot of the young players, I mean, think about this is your first year, and this is the same for Jalen Brunson, the Mavericks backup point guard.
Mm-hmm.
It was his first playoff series, but he's been in the lights before in college, which a lot of players have, but a lot of players haven't.
yeah.
But he was clutch. He had two
He
and
was 100% from free throw, which was very good because he hit 2
Yeah.
clutch free throws.
Yeah, it was. It was just a good win by the Mavs.
How many free throws can I shoot? Ha ha, 0%.
We should actually record that now.
No, don't, no. That'd be way too embarrassing.
Just set it up. It's
Seven out of
It's just like you have 10 free throws. Make as many as you can. Miss.
miss every single one
Miss.
of them.
And then on the 11th, after the camera stops, you just obliterate it. You just
Camera stops and I just start,
become
falling.
Kyrie Beast, bro.
I become Kyrie Beast, yo.
Which, if you don't understand Kyrie Beast, that's Thomas's Xbox gamer tag.
And we just call him by that because it's such a cringe and funny name, and I love it. And it's like,
Yes.
no way, is that Kyrie Beast? Anytime we ever see him.
Okay. And
Yeah, we are way off
He
track.
is wearing
Beast shirt.
no. He's wearing a shirt that says Beast.
Oh my goodness.
Turn the camera around.
Turn the camera.
for the Instagram viewers. He's got a Beast shirt on, man. Come on.
Okay.
He is the Kyrie Beast.
There were other games as well. There were the Nets and the Celtics. The Nets beat the Celtics 104-93. There was also the Blazers and Nuggets. Blazers destroyed the Nuggets.
That's such a funny
Shocking.
name.
Yeah.
Why? The Nuggets?
Nuggets.
It's gold Nuggets.
Gold Nuggets.
Well, I mean, but Blazers versus the Nuggets.
What's wrong
when
with
you say it.
Blazers?
Blazers,
It's
I don't know.
It's
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
Well, you got to say
Trail.
Trailblazers to make it actually a good
But they're just
name.
called the Blazers.
But just say Blazers and it's not as interesting as I would
they're the
think.
Portland Trailblazers
Yeah. I don't know. That,
and the Denver Nuggets. I don't.
The
The Denver.
Denver
It's a
Nuggets.
horrible name. I don't know why they should have come up
And
with
they're
something.
in Denver. They're not even in California.
Yeah, that was just a bad
but-
name.
But
That's
they
really
beat
weird.
the Nuggets 123-109. And there's a game going on right now.
Yeah.
The Wizards and the 76ers. 76ers are ahead by 5 points
Okay.
with a minute and 11 seconds left.
In the game?
Yeah, 121-116.
That is not over.
Not over yet, but
It's getting close.
Yeah.
We'll keep you updated on that game. Once that game goes final, we'll let you know. Any more sports? I think we know that Howe Golf,
don't look at me.
They got 7th in state.
7th in state, so that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That is pretty good.
3A.
Yeah, not sure how many teams there were, but that sounds really good.
I'm pretty sure there was a lot of teams.
I'm pretty sure there's like 30 teams, 30, 40, something like that. But yeah, so round of applause to them for doing fantastic.
Thank you.
Doing fantastic and
I almost hit the laugh
in their
track.
golf. We need to move that. I'm gonna move that
We do.
later because it's so easy for you to just ha 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 ha. I mean, audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong signal. Huh?
It's like the audience just sits out there waiting for Noah to make a signal with his hands to either laugh or clap.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah,
They
he
are up
does.
there.
Yeah,
Duh.
absolutely. All right,
Yeah.
let's continue.
Well, I think that's it for SportsCenter. A lot of Mavs talk. We'll continue to have a lot of Mavs talk because by the
Mavs
time
should do good in the playoffs this year.
Well, by the time we're back here, games 3 and 4, or I mean 2 and 3 will have been played, and game 4 will be next Sunday night.
Yeah.
And if the Mavs win every single one of those games, if they win on Sunday night,
It's ball game.
they will be on to the second round. So I think that's going to do it for SportsCenter. I've been very excited to talk about the Mavs because that was just such a fun game. We might sprinkle in a little bit more Mavs and one more thing, but Lucas has the best one more thing story ever, so make sure to stick around for that. It has to do with his head, so make sure to stick around with that. I think coming up next, we got Howe's Howe, where we will take you through the Howe Enterprise. We'll do it right after this. Hey Lucas, who's your favorite chiropractor?
Rachel Medford, of course.
Medford Chiropractic has the best chiropractic service in Texas, but they also have the best massages and more.
They have massages?
Yeah, and they are awesome.
Yeah, you can find more information on medfordchirotx.com.
That's medfordchirotx.com.
Medford Chiropractic and Family Wellness at 2412 Old North Road.
940-535-7067.
That is their phone number. And Dr. Rachel Medford, awesome personality, and she's a great person.
Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside
The other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're back with another. I was about to intro that like just some random YouTuber.
Noah Riley.
Oh yeah, and we have Noah.
He's just
Whoever he is. So today we have the Howe Enterprise. I'm gonna go first over again.
First
ladies
over,
golf.
clip that.
What?
I told you I'm making a compilation.
Okay.
You will see
Yes,
one
sir.
day.
Yes,
It's going to
sir.
be beautiful.
All right, and again, ladies golf had 7th place on
Yes.
in state.
I don't know when that was, but
looked it
yeah.
up, and their scores were actually pretty good. Their best yet was in 2012, where they had 4th place.
Man, they need to get that
So-
first place.
But they did have 6th place in 2011, I think 13 and 14, and then there was like 7th place and then 8th place, and now they're back in 7th place.
Well, hopefully they get better. And
Yeah.
they're even better next year. And then maybe next year they'll sneak into 5th place or 4th. And then maybe the year after that, they'll get first.
Numero uno.
Okay.
And so also we had this Friday, right? Friday? No, it was Friday, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Friday was the senior ceremony. I don't know what to
Ribbon cutting.
Ribbon cutting. Yes.
Okay.
So ribbon cutting was an odd day for the school where I'm going to say this first. We were in class the first period for 2.5 hours. And then we went to our second period for like 10 minutes and the third
5
period
minutes.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we would go to our regular bell schedule on 4th period. But that was really weird. But as far as I know, the only people who had basically listened to some of it, there's also a live stream on the Howe Independent School District. You can go there on YouTube and you can watch the live stream. And there was also the ASL people. I'm in ASL, so I would know this. There was these ASL, a bunch of group of people in different classes. They had to sign a song for it. So if you want to go watch that,
Was it like the Napoleon Dynamite thing where they're like,
No, it was
you know what I mean?
they were signing, what was it? Oh shoot.
Who cares?
Yeah. You know what I mean. And
Don't remember.
You can go watch them. I think it's like an hour.
So Thomas is here with us.
Hello.
He's here like he's here like every other week. So first off, I just like to thank you for joining us on the show every other week. So
You're welcome. Live along with the rest of our audience.
yeah, the other
Yeah.
people.
Why would you look there? And
I'm just trying to think of where they are. I'm just trying to figure out where they
they're
are.
over there and there. You can see them.
We have like a stadium.
Yeah, we have an entire.
We have like a
stadium.
small stadium.
Yes.
That's
No, not
impressive.
small stadium. Big stadium. Can house 15,000 people, just like in New York, yo.
Okay. I don't know why I high-fived you. That was depressing. Okay, now it's time for the student-teacher discussion
Yes.
with Thomas. So
You're off your game, aren't you?
you just confused me so much with your comment about
just-
the New York Knicks because you actually just brought up basketball.
I thought it was pretty.
So I'm just so thrown off because you've never brought up basketball
you
before.
it's
Here we go.
You guys just brought it up so many times.
Hold on. Okay, now I'm ready. All right, Thomas. Are you excited for this? Because I mean, I am.
I'm pretty excited.
Because I think me and Lucas are planning on being there in attendance.
Hopefully I can.
I think I will for sure. Getting interviews of hopefully the losing team being who do we want to lose? Who are we
I
rooting
want
for?
the teachers to lose because I want Kyrie Beast to win. What?
Let's go.
Noah, who you rooting for?
He's rooting for the teachers.
He's just a loser. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all he is.
Boo.
Just stinks.
I wish we had a boo track on there.
Let's just create one right now. Boo. Okay.
I mean, audience can't. We don't have a signal for the audience, so they can't have. Yeah.
We are way
All
overplaying.
right. So yeah, if you don't know where the student-teacher game is, it's in the
middle school gym.
Middle school
are
gym.
Is anyone else permitted to even come to that game?
You need to pay $1.
Is that right? Did you hear that from somewhere? Does it like not being in the school? Am I allowed to go? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
It would make sense for parents.
We need to print out press
anyone else.
passes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that works.
We are part of the press.
Yeah.
Right, so
For-
we can print out press passes. I'm gonna do that.
Illegally get into.
It's not illegal.
It seems like illegal.
No, because
Print it out
Monty prints out press passes, and they're not official.
Oh,
And you can get into football games for free.
that's cool.
So I'll give.
Oh, yeah.
I'll hook y'all up.
And-
Don't worry.
And the Bergen Bjorn is playing too.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bergen.
Is Rhodey playing?
I didn't hear anything from him.
Hey, I helped. You know Corey Bose, so. I
Well,
helped
yeah, she
Corey
was on the
Bose with
show. Wait, what episode was that?
that was
that
like,
8?
I think. No, I'm sure. I don't know.
It was an OG episode.
So we went to me and Corey. Corey had to film for her English project. Just a real quick story. Don't worry about it. Yeah. It's for school. It's for Howe school, so it's a part of Howe.
Yeah.
So I was over at Talia's house because there was like good background there, and Bergen was also going to help us. And I was like an evil guy, right? I was chilling with from the Scarlet Letter, and he was Dillington or something like that. And we filmed a couple scenes, and it was really funny because apparently in the end of the book of Scarlet Letter, I kill him, or supposedly I kill him with like some poison or something. I don't know. I thought it was pretty.
Did you get to kill him?
No, not in the thing. But I did get to whisper in his ear, I don't know, unspeakable things, because I don't know, that was just a part of the scene. But it was
Clip.
really fun, because Bergen did a good job acting. The only problem, there was a part where he had like, oh, and then he was like, act like he had heartburn or something, I don't know.
Heartburn.
Yeah.
If
but
you have
he
nausea,
did it
heartburn,
so slow. I
indigestion,
showed him
upset
exactly how to
stomach,
do it.
diarrhea.
How do you remember all of those?
Because I hear it on the radio as I'm falling asleep.
Oh, no.
So it just like burns into my ear, and then therefore burns into my brain. What, Noah? You have something to say?
Well, my thing for the How Times or House How.
Yeah, I still have mine, but yeah.
Yeah. So Marissa Agee and Cody Taylor were awarded the Norman Dickey Award, and that award is for
Being
goes to
cool.
goes to the Outstanding Athlete of the Year for both boys and girls.
Okay. So applause to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Laugh track.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you.
laugh cue.
No, it's a laugh track. Yeah.
And
Because
then-
they're on the right track.
Yeah. Also, there is 8th grade recognition on Thursday. And so if anybody wants to go if any of their children do not say that they have 8th grade recognition,
They do.
they do. All right. And also Friday, if you don't already know, because probably some of the parents or any of the
not
people
parents,
who
but
don't,
just,
yeah,
you know,
maybe
just-
not parents.
Yeah,
because
just
they
like
wouldn't know.
random people, you know.
But Friday is the day we get out of school, and remember, any parents, it's a half day, so make sure you pick up your children. Specific
Speaking of that, are y'all excited to be done with school?
I am
Oh my
so excited to be done with
Yes.
school.
Thomas, what do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
We can record more stuff for the podcast.
so
do
that's
so much more.
we're gonna have an exciting summer on the podcast. I think I'll go dive into that a little bit more in one more thing, but I think go ahead, Thomas.
Oh, and we're trying to do summer events. That'd be fun.
We are like we went to Founders Day. We're gonna try to find more events. They are struggling with the mic over there. Gotta stay professional, Jake. Gotta stay professional.
Real quick, I'm gonna announce that the dividers are off the tables in the lunchrooms. If any.
Yay! Let's
I
go.
No dividers. It's amazing.
I know you can talk to the person across the table.
School is like it was a year ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah. True.
Oh yeah, a year ago.
It's just a year ago. Yeah. It just feels like 2 years.
Technically not a year ago because school ended early.
Yeah, but it got canceled.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And
Still.
then I have a big announcement. Coach Simmons Park
Yo, what?
is a thing now.
What is that?
It's in a Summit. What is it? Summit Hill?
It was
Yeah.
at Summit Hill.
Yeah, so they made a park and they did like a ribbon cutting ceremony there, and it was really cool.
How did I not know about this?
I saw the pictures on the Howe Enterprise. It was just a good moment. We need to get Coach Simmons on.
Yeah.
We'll
Absolutely.
we'll try to get that set up sometime this summer. We're gonna have a lot more interviews this summer as well, so stay tuned for that. I think that's gonna do it for Howe's How. Coming up next, though, it's top 10, right? We'll do it right after this. If you are craving some fried rice, egg rolls, boba tea, beef teriyaki, or my favorite, sesame chicken, then Hannah's Cafe and Market is for you. It's the newest restaurant in town, and for all you Bulldogs, there is a 10% student discount for a limited time. Hannah's Cafe and Market is located at 105 South Denny Street in Howe, just north of the First Baptist Church. You can find them on Facebook or call at 903-532-0529. Hannah's Cafe and Market. Go Dogs! Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside
Your other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer,
Noah Riley.
So we've got a good top 10 for you.
Give
What?
the mic to Thomas. He has to say hi.
Yeah. And we have Thomas
And
Robertson.
Thomas Robertson.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time for top 10 or top 6.
Yeah,
right?
something like that.
Is it top 6?
Top 10.
Oh, it's top
Oh,
10. You found a top
good,
10?
good,
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit faster on 10 through 6 and take our time more on 5 through 1 because I've been listening to these and these segments are getting too long.
All right.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so
Okay. Number 10 is a golden retriever.
we never explained what the list was, Noah.
Oh, yeah. It's weird.
Number 10 is a golden retriever with no context.
It's the top 10 weirdest world records.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so number 10 is a golden retriever named Charlie owns the Guinness World Records for the loudest bark. He registers in at 113.1 decibels.
Oh, I could beat that.
Why is that so funny? I don't know why that's funny.
I guess
That
he's
is
just barking
loud.
What was his name?
Charlie.
That makes it much funnier.
Oh my gosh! Imagine this.
It's like,
dog
Charlie,
in
come
your
here.
neighborhood. Imagine this dog in your neighborhood. Oh my gosh, dude! I would shoot that dog so fast if I was in his
clip that.
neighborhood. Oh my god, he barks so loud that like some neighbor or like 5 neighbors are gonna be like, yeah, it's this time of day again.
He's probably dead now.
Yeah, I mean, probably dead. Some guy just next door got sick and tired of this dog barking at 240 something decibels.
113. Just
113 decibels.
That's almost as loud as the world record for the loudest stadium on the planet.
What?
The loudest stadium on the planet's at 130 decibels.
Okay.
Really loud.
Number 9. Okay.
I'm sorry, it's just hard to just think of that. Just mentally, just think of that. It's just so funny.
Number 9. A group of 1,000 women set a record by simultaneously receiving a facial massage in Jinan, China.
That makes zero sense.
I'm just gonna move on. I don't even. That's
Yeah,
just
that's-
mentally disturbing.
It's kind of weird. Okay. Number 8, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Jack Tussonis and Lindsay Morrison attempt to break the world record for the longest handshake in Sydney on November 21st, 2009.
I thought that was Donald Trump and Kim Jong Un.
Oh yeah. Imagine hitting I mean, both would work.
Applause.
Yeah, I think we could beat that, right?
This entire segment.
No.
you beat that?
No.
This entire segment.
How long was it?
I don't know. It doesn't say. But
That's a terrible top 10.
Did you get this on Ranker.com, Noah?
no.
That's
Fresh.
why.
Yeah.
All right. Number 7
Yes.
is Jordan Michael Geller owns one of every model of Air Jordans ever made.
Really?
Jordan Michael.
He poses
Michael
here with his
Jordan.
collection.
Wait, is his name Jordan Michael?
Yeah, we don't need it. He owns more than 2,500 pairs.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
But-
his name is Jordan Michael.
Yo, Jordan Michael owns Jordans, dude. He's got something after his first name.
That's not very
crazy.
cool. Okay, moving on.
What?
All right, number 6, right?
Correct.
On February 17th, 2012, French cyclist Robert Marchand set a world record for cycling nonstop for 1 hour in the over 100-year-old category at the Union Cyclisti International Velodrome in Switzerland.
Wait, so he's 100?
Yeah. He was
Wait, I don't
born-
get it. Wait, what was it?
So a 100-year-old man, how long?
Oh, 100-year-old.
He was 101.
And how long did he do this?
He cycled for 1 hour.
He cycled for a
Dang.
full hour without stopping at all.
Yeah.
Mr. 1920s, man.
He actually born in 1911.
Whoa. Wait, that's
It's just,
a while
it's just an old
Oh,
record.
That was
okay,
in
yeah, yeah.
2012.
that makes sense.
Okay, moving on.
Number 5.
Yes.
All right. On February 6, 2012, villagers performed the annual Dragon March to celebrate the Lantern Festival in Gutian Township, China. The dragon was made of paper and bamboo connected by wood planks. It set the world record for the longest parade float with 2,596.8 feet.
They just set that thing out on
Why?
the street. They made it on the street, 100%. How do you fit that inside of any place?
That is
don't.
huge.
I know, but like, imagine how
do you even
heavy that would be.
Well, they have to have like 300 people carrying it.
Oh,
There were more than that
Yeah.
carrying it.
Probably 1,000.
Yeah.
Probably about one for every foot, or for every 2 foot.
feet, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Well, wouldn't that be? No, probably like every 5 feet.
Probably about 800 people.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, Noah, number 4.
Number 4 is. Hold on, where'd it go? Oh yeah, on July 28th, 2013, in Taipei, 1,213 people broke a record by applying facial masks for 10 minutes at the exact same time.
How is that even a good?
Wait, what?
It
Facial
is-
mask?
It is the weirdest
Yeah,
records.
those like masks that you can. put
Oh,
on.
like the
Yeah.
like the spa things.
I
that
forgot,
people...
I forgot this was even the top 10 weirdest ones.
Well, they've gotten weirder.
I'm like, oh wait, they're so weird. I'm like, oh wait, they're top 10 weird things. Weird world records. That was not a laugh thing. I was just realization on my part.
yeah, we were laughing at you, not
Not with you.
yeah.
All right, number
I am
3.
saddened.
Okay. On February 2013, 52 chefs set the world record for the largest Cantonese fried rice cooked at one time.
Oh.
3,000 pounds of fried rice was served to over 7,000 people.
1.5 tons.
What are these
That's
people
like that's
doing
like
with
the
their
that's like
life?
the recreation of when Jesus needed to feed the crowd, except they actually could have fed the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh my,
Pretty
that's
good.
so much. Just think about how much food that is.
That's
3,000 pounds.
I don't even like. What is a pound of rice? Like you think of a pound of rice, and then
That's already a lot.
3,000.
A pound of rice is already not. I mean, a pound of rice is already a lot. Imagine that times 3,000.
No. All right. Number 2.
Yeah. Number 2 is the world's largest 3D painting. It measures 12,000 square feet.
Oh my
And
gosh.
is located at the Canary Wharf in London.
I can't do anything but just laugh. What is this? Why?
I guess it's just weird, huh? Like someone just signed their life away at this. Like, let's do this.
It was made for a Reebok CrossFit competition.
Oh, Reebok.
Reebok.
Like the brand.
Reebok. Oh, okay.
The brand Reebok. Number 1.
Number 1 is Etibar Elchiev took the title for most spoons balanced on a human body by putting 50 metal spoons on his body. No, he didn't stick them to his skin.
I've seen that. It was like his chest was like magnetic and like all over himself was magnetic and he was able to stick spoons and forks and bunch of other stuff on there.
No, he didn't stick them. He was balancing them on his skin.
Wait, balancing them.
Balancing them.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the magnetic guy.
No.
What?
Okay. Balance. That's a lot.
How many again?
50.
I could. How tall was he? That's the big thing.
He looks pretty short. He doesn't look tall.
Like, what would you guess based on the picture?
5'8".
Oh my gosh. Very short.
Wow.
And he still
How
did
tall
that.
are you, Lucas?
That's a good question, Jake. Too bad I'm not gonna say it. Definitely taller than that guy. Yeah.
I think.
I measured a few days ago, and I measured up to 7 feet and 2 inches.
7'3".
Yeah,
Like the
7'3".
same height as
No, I said
Kristaps Porzingis?
7'2", but- Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew
yeah,
you were going to
7'3".
say that too. I just knew it before you said it. I was like, Jake's about to mention Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, he's 7'3".
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a broken back yet. He probably will, but
He's not making it through the playoff. But
Well, I get
that
him.
was 2 segments ago, so.
yeah.
I guess that works.
Okay, coming up next, we have one of the most interesting One More Thing stories
Yeah.
in our history. Stick around for
History of
this.
History.
Also, Lucas almost died. We'll do it right after this. Don's Smokehouse is one of the best fresh butcher shops in Texas, but it's not just a butcher shop. It's home of the best jerky around and the famous Great Wall of Jerky, where you will find 17 different kinds of jerky, including bear, buffalo, elk, venison, turkey, and of course, beef and more. We are open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 to 6. Don's Smokehouse is located in downtown Howe at 111 East Hanning Street. Come on down for a free sample and experience the Great Wall of Jerky. Don's Smokehouse, the best jerky around. Ooh, welcome back to the Howepodcast101. I am your co-host, Jake Roberts, joined alongside
The other co-host, Lucas Mitchell, and we're joined by our engineer.
Noah Riley.
And we have in the studio...
Thomas Robertson.
who is
and we
getting to
also
use
have
the
our
mic.
audience. Can we get a round of applause? Yeah.
Also laugh at our funny jokes.
That's sad, because apparently that was funny to say, you know what I mean.
And with that being said, we just got time for one more thing.
Okay,
I
I'll
think we're
start us off.
Yeah.
I'll
Go
start
ahead.
us off. Okay, my one more thing is that Singapore's CEA aquarium is so massive that it holds 2 records. The world's largest aquarium, 80,000 animals, 800
Clip that.
species, darn it. 800 species and 42.9 million liters of water. And the aquarium has the world's largest acrylic panel.
Acrylic panel.
That's pretty cool.
The picture's huge.
Oh,
is it in
jeez.
Georgia, the one in Georgia?
No, it's in Singapore.
You just said Singapore.
Oh, I didn't hear the Singapore.
Oh.
I went to the Georgia aquarium, which is the only one that has whale sharks. So it was pretty cool.
Okay.
Whale sharks are huge, bro. They're
I've
like,
never seen a whale shark before.
they're like sharks, but they're the size of whales.
No way.
Whoa.
Whale sharks. I wonder what that means.
Okay, Lucas, why don't you start?
I think you should finish
You want
yours real
me?
quick. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to Hannah's Cafe and Market after this.
No way. That's so cool.
some-
What an interesting one more thing.
Yes. Okay, go ahead, Lucas.
All right, so it's kind of a long story, not very much, but there was one Wednesday. I think it was
was a Friday.
It was Friday. So I think 2 weeks ago on a Friday, we had just the
No, it was 1
entire
week ago.
youth.
It was
No.
1 week ago on a Friday. Not this Friday, but the Friday before that. So just
Yeah,
one.
yeah. That the Friday before last, whatever. I don't know. So we had the entire youth group, not entire youth groups. Some
Pretty
people
much.
were gone, but pretty much, and we had a bunch of people going, and so we went to a part. It was kind of like the beach area.
It was Lake Texoma.
Yeah, it was Lake Texoma. We had a little spot with all these trees and.
I
we
wish
had
the camera
benches
could
and
see what
stuff.
Thomas was doing right now. He was like playing with his hair and it was kind of disturbing.
Okay. And then so we were at the table, we were playing around, we've like searched a while, but we found these really cool rocks because we went down a little bit down the road or whatever, and we found like this area that goes down into like some water area, and then there was like huge. I wouldn't say it's rock climbing.
Really cool
but it
area.
really
I have
is.
pictures of it.
Yeah,
that
he has
I can just show that right there.
Yeah, I
don't
also
know
have
how
pictures,
well it is.
but they're not very descriptive. But funny thing, so I went very ahead. I went very ahead of a lot of people, right? I went ahead a lot. So Jake, you know I was ahead of everyone, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And I was just rushing through it because even though I'm crippled, I'm still the fastest one there. And so I climbed through the rocks and I went all the way until you couldn't go any further because there was this one area where
It was like, probably a quarter mile long.
yeah, probably. And my legs were pretty shaky, but
Yeah.
they were just fine.
But he was faster than everyone.
Yeah, and
he was like
so-
zooming by me.
I'm like, goodbye.
Zoom.
Yeah, and so I went through this rock area. I was not by anyone. Jake was like behind me by not too long.
Yeah.
But I know did you rush towards me when it happened?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what happened was I was
Don't you have a
trying to get
picture now of?
I don't think we should show it because some people are afraid of blood.
No,
and stuff.
not the blood, just the size of the.
Well, we don't have. Well, I guess we have.
No.
Kind of the size was like. I don't know. Let me get to that part. So I was trying to climb up this rock, right? And this boulder, pretty much, basically, the size. And you can pick it up. Go ahead. And so I was hanging on it, and it fell off. It literally just chipped in half, and it was about like the circumference of this, right?
Yeah.
And it was basically that it was like 30 to 40 pounds, maybe even more. Because I remember I asked my mom. I was taking in some stuff.
Yeah.
Into the house, right? Like a few days later, and I'm like, Mom, how big is this bag? How many pounds is this bag?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, it's like 30 pounds, and I'm like, this is really like light because
yeah,
decently strong. So, I would say this thing was probably like 40 to 50.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like outstretch it, so I would say like 30, 40.
Okay.
Large rock, and it just,
oh my god,
bam! I slipped down, and it just hits me in the head, and it just, oh my gosh.
Did you, so I noticed you were angry. What made you angry?
So I was angry at the fact that Wes was right there, and I was kind of mad that it was like the fact of it's going to cause problems. It's going to, like what was going through my head, I'm like, it's going to cause problems. Wes is kind of responsible, and I don't want him to get upset or anybody have to get upset.
It was so funny because you just had whacked your head, and you were like, you were bleeding, and then you were walking up to Wes, and you're like, I'm sorry. You were apologizing to him, and he was like, nothing to apologize for.
Yeah. And, so there was like blood all trickling down my face.
It was
all over my hair. My glasses was stained.
Have you ever seen the movie Braveheart? They use blue paint and like wipe it on their face like this.
It's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that. I'll show y'all a picture when I'm done. But
yeah.
those viewers that know, most of you probably know what that is.
So I was bleeding everywhere, and I go back, and the funny thing, I went ahead of everyone again.
Yeah. On the way back, I swear, he just like, after he got hit in the head with a 30-pound rock, he said did it feel like a flashbang? Is that what you said? It just was like.
I mean, kind of. I don't know if I broke. Not really, but I like.
Did you black out for like a quarter of a second, maybe?
No, not even close. It did really hurt for a split second, but then it went away. I'm more of a blunt force person. I could take more blunt force than I could take sharp pain.
Okay.
So I have a high pain tolerance for that. That's why I didn't really notice as much because I was high on adrenaline. That sounded wrong. But the only thing that actually hurt after I get hit by the rock was my legs, because it more of knocked me into the position where I was like, oh, okay, now I can feel the pain of my legs.
That's so weird.
Because it was more of like I had adrenaline for my legs, and it was dropped, and it's like,
and the adrenaline was there for your head.
Yeah,
it wasn't concerned about your. Yeah, but
and
that was funny.
A funny thing was I went up to Gage and Jackson. They were talking on like the side of the beach. I was across all the rocks, and I'm like, hey guys, hey look. And they're like, what? Whoa, what'd you do? They like looked at me for a split second like before that, and like didn't notice anything, and I just walked up and like, look. And like, oh, I think you need to go back. And so I went back and got all that treated, and I still have a little tiny scar.
Okay, so here's a funny thing. I went up because I left my bag on. There was like a swing area. I went up and I just said, so Lucas just hit his head with a 30-pound rock, and everybody was like, what? And then they just all sprint over there to look at Lucas, and Lucas is just like sitting there. There's just blood like.
And your mother was so careful with it. I'm like, you don't have to be careful.
It's because she's used to me and Brett, mostly Brett, but Brett's littler, so he gets hurt by like little things like that, like.
Ow! I need Band-Aid now.
Well, like last year I was riding my bike, and my foot slipped off the pedal on it, and I flew forwards and like had massive knee damage.
Yeah.
It like obliterated my knee, and like half the skin was off, and it hurt so bad.
Yeah, I felt that.
But then it wasn't that bad until they made me put peroxide on it, which cleans it off. That was the worst. It hurts.
I don't see the thing. I don't think I react as much to it. Because people, when they, like, I'll have a big gash or something, and they put, like, something over it, I'm like, it stings, but it's not that bad.
They were putting water and peroxide on it, and it just, like...
Yeah, I don't know about...
It like, burnt so bad. It was bad.
That was my one more thing, and I remember for Founders Day I had the worst one more thing in the entire history, and now I have the greatest one more thing in the entire history. So I think I took both records.
Yeah, your one more thing at the Founders Day was.
Oh, we sitting across the table from Jake. I'm sitting across the table from Jake.
And Lucas was like, "You now have and Noah was like, "You now have the record for the worst one more thing."
And now I have the world record. Can we all agree that I have the best?
That takes the cake.
Yeah. Until anything better, I guess. Jake, don't die. I guess. I have the greatest one more thing. Jake died. That's so bad. All right, I'm gonna continue.
Why are you laughing?
What do you mean? Why am I laughing? Because it would be funny. That's a one more thing.
Okay, clip that.
You
went too far.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and continue with this. Church camp is July 5th through 9th, and we have VBS June 13th through 16th. And make sure you guys help out. And you can go to youth.
We'll put a link down below.
Yeah, youth on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. at that First Baptist.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, notify, and share. Yeah.
Make sure to share. That's the most important. You can contact us at our email, howepodcast101 at outlook.com.
Superb notes. I don't think we ever need this. I think we're good.
Yeah, I know. Well, I want to do how101.com.
True.
Because we do have our merch. You can buy our merch.
Yeah. There we go.
You can donate.
And you can give us your money.
Yeah.
We were so enthusiastic with that. All right,
Okay.
we're not going to keep you any...
So, music off, Noah. Thanks so much for joining us this week on the How Podcast 101. We appreciate your support more than you understand. And we hope to continue doing this. Comment if you like the banner or if you just liked the picture on the wall that we had. So just let us know that. And we'll be back next time, same day.
Pretty much.
Same time, unless we switch some stuff up for summer. Very excited about summer. Did want to talk about that. You know, I'll just leave that. I'll just leave that for next week. We'll come up with some new designs on summer stuff. So thanks so much for joining us. For me, Jake Roberts.
And for me, Lucas Mitchell.
And for me, Noah Riley.
And for...
Thomas Robertson.
We're signing off for now.